Okay, so now we're going to install an Ambi Verge. Now with Ambi Verge, the overhang needs to be 40 mil. We've handed is 30, with Ambi Verge is 40 mil. All the way, again, the same, mark the top, bottom and top, strike a line, get a nice clear line. That's going to give you a nice straight edge visually as you're looking up. Now the starter trim is a little bit different in the sense of it's only the side sort of lugs that you need to do. With the other ones, that bar bent, we don't need to bend that. Literally, as you can see, if I stick this on anyway, I've bent that down because we're on the left hand side. So that's just going to put it on there. We keep that one intact. That's also going to stop from underneath, any birds getting in from underneath. So we're going to stick this on now. Again, as I've mentioned in the handed verge, this is also a second point of fixing. This will count as. The same principle, screw it in, get a fix in. I always like to just put a little extra one in just to stop it from moving. It's not really going to move on this one because it's a thicker profile. And that is your starter trim. Okay, so before we go any further, I just want to show you something with the starter trims. As you can see, that little profile in the middle there. If you can see on the verge, you'll have this line, and then it sort of like goes into a V. So what it's going to look like when you put this on, obviously you can't see it. I'm just going to show you what it looks like. So you line it up, push it all the way up, and then just on the little sides, you'll see these two little holes. Make sure that the starter trim, you can just see it, is right up, and it's just going to sit inside slightly, and that's how you know it's in. Don't know if you can see that there. It's nice and flush. That's how you know it's in. That's solid, and that's how it should look when we put the verge on. Okay, so now we're going to put our unit on. So this is our Ambi Verge. This is for left and right hand sides. A lot easier to sort of use if you're not quite sort of accustomed to roofing. Same principle of the bottom. You're going to have a little hook on the bottom. That's going to slide into that. Obviously it's different colours, so don't highlight it. Okay, so we're going to put that on. We're going to move that up to where we need. You'll feel at the bottom, it has to line up. Push that in. You'll hear a slight click, not a massive bang. That's fixed in. Then we're going to get a screw in here. We was going to get a screw in there. Again, try and find the middle of the batten so you're not splitting it. And also don't overfix. Just do it into there nicely. And that's your first unit.